There's a moment every man misses. A moment when a woman quietly chooses him in her mind long before she ever says it out loud. And most men never notice it until it's already gone. If you've ever wondered whether she feels something real for you, listen carefully, because women don't fall suddenly, they fall secretly. You're here because something about her confuses you. She laughs at your jokes, but she also pulls back. She texts you first sometimes, but other times she goes silent. She looks at you in a way that makes your chest tighten, but she never says what she's thinking. And you need to know whether you're imagining things or whether she's actually slipping into something deeper. I'm going to tell you the truth from a female psychologist's perspective, something women rarely admit openly. When a woman is falling for a man, she doesn't announce it. She reveals it, unintentionally, through small psychological slips. These signs aren't loud, they aren't dramatic, and they aren't the clichés you see online. They are subtle, emotional fingerprints of attraction. And once you understand them, you'll see exactly where her heart is moving. The first hidden sign is the shift in her attention. When a woman is falling for you, her mind starts scanning for your presence without her permission. She'll notice your mood, the tone of your voice, whether you seem tired or distant. She's not doing this to impress you. She's doing it because her emotional system is quietly attaching. If you've ever caught her studying your face for a second too long, that wasn't an accident. That was her trying to understand you on a deeper level. Another sign is the way she becomes slightly nervous around you, but not in a childish way. It's the kind of tension where she wants to say the right thing, wants to appear composed, but her emotions interfere. Her voice softens. She fidgets. She breaks eye contact faster than she means to. All of this is her brain revealing the truth her mouth isn't ready to speak. Most men misinterpret these changes. They assume she's bored or uninterested or just being friendly. But attraction in women doesn't start loud. It starts quiet. It starts in the unguarded moments, the micro behaviors, the stolen glances she hopes you don't notice. Before we go deeper, I want you to think about her, that one woman on your mind. Have you seen even one of these signs? Because if you have, you're closer to her heart than you think. There's a point in a woman's emotional journey where her guard begins to slip. Not because she wants it to, but because her feelings start working faster than her logic. And you'll notice this in the way she becomes unusually curious about your life. Not the surface-level details, but the inner layers most people never ask about. She'll bring up things you said weeks ago, small details you forgot you even shared. This isn't random, it's emotional investment. When a woman is falling for you, she starts collecting pieces of you, building a mental map of who you truly are. You'll also see it in her vulnerability. Women don't open up emotionally to men they don't trust. If she begins to reveal the stories that shaped her, the disappointments, the dreams she's afraid to admit, the insecurities she hides from the world, it means your presence has become a safe place for her. She's testing the emotional depth between you, checking if you can hold her truth without judgment. Most men overlook this, not realizing it's one of the strongest signs a woman is developing real feelings. Another hidden sign is subtle jealousy. Not the dramatic, possessive type, but the quiet shift in her energy when you talk about other women. Her smile stiffens just slightly. Her eyes sharpen for a split second. She becomes more aware of how close she is to you, how she's sitting, how she's responding. That tiny change tells you everything. Women rarely show jealousy unless they feel something worth protecting. Then there's effort, the kind she doesn't announce. She starts fixing her hair before seeing you, choosing clothes she feels confident in, or giving more thought to how she interacts with you. She may downplay it, pretend it's nothing, but trust me, women don't put extra energy into men they're indifferent to. This is her heart preparing for possibilities her mind hasn't caught up with yet. You'll also notice she becomes more supportive of you than usual. She encourages your goals, reassures you when you're stressed, and celebrates your small wins. This isn't friendliness, This is emotional alignment. She's investing in your future because she sees herself somewhere inside it. Take a moment to think. Has she opened up more lately? Has her behavior toward you changed in subtle ways? These aren't coincidences. These are emotional breadcrumbs, leading you straight to the truth she's too scared to admit out loud. A woman is falling for you is the way her energy shifts when you're around. She may try to play it cool, but her body gives away what her words hide. Pay close attention to the way she positions herself near you. Women naturally lean toward men they feel emotionally drawn to, even if it's just a small tilt of her shoulders or a slight turn of her knees in your direction. These micro movements are instinctive. She won't even realize she's doing it, but her subconscious is telling you, "I feel safe near you." She'll also mirror you without thinking. If you lean back, she leans back. If you touch your face, she touches hers a moment later. Mirroring is one of the deepest psychological indicators of connection, and when it happens consistently, it means she's aligning herself with your emotional rhythm. She's syncing with you, mentally, emotionally, and physically, because her feelings are beginning to form a quiet bond. Another secret sign appears in the way she manages silence around you. With people she doesn't care about, silence feels awkward. With you, it starts feeling comfortable. She doesn't rush to fill every moment with words. She can sit in the quiet and still feel connected. That type of comfort is rare. It means her nervous system trusts you more than you realize. Pay attention to how she reacts when you share your struggles or frustrations. A woman who is falling for you doesn't just listen, she internalizes your pain. She gives thoughtful, softer responses. She checks in later to make sure you're okay. She becomes emotionally attuned to your well-being. This isn't obligation, it's attachment. Women only extend this level of emotional care to men who matter to them. And then there's the way she becomes more intentional about creating moments with you. She might suggest simple plans, grabbing coffee, walking together, sharing music, watching something she claims you might like. These invitations are not casual. They are her subtle attempts to deepen intimacy without risking rejection. She's opening doors slowly, hoping you walk through them. Finally, observe her eyes. Women reveal more through their gaze than anything else. If she looks at you a second longer than necessary, or looks away quickly when you catch her staring, that's emotional exposure. That's her heart showing before her mind can stop it. Think about the last few times you were with her. Did you feel these subtle shifts? Did her presence seem warmer, more intentional, more connected? If the answer is yes, she's already further along emotionally than she's willing to admit. Another truth most men miss is how a woman begins to remember the smallest details about you, the things you think are meaningless. She notices what makes you laugh, what annoys you, the way your hands move when you're nervous, even the songs you hum under your breath. She may drop these details casually into conversation later, pretending it's coincidence, but it's not. This is her brain cataloguing you, creating a mental map of who you are because she's starting to feel a rare, magnetic connection. Women don't do this for men they aren't drawn to emotionally. She'll also start testing your boundaries subtly. It isn't about manipulation, it's about gauging how you respond to emotional honesty. She might tease you, challenge your opinion, or gently push against your comfort zone. If she's falling for you, these tests aren't about games. They're about building intimacy. She's trying to see if you can handle her fully, if your connection can survive truth and tension. Men often misread this as irritation or attitude, but in reality, it's her subconscious checking if you're someone she can safely let in. Pay attention to how she reacts when other women are around. Not the dramatic jealousy you see in movies, but a quiet, almost imperceptible alertness. Her gaze may flicker, her tone may subtly change, or she may suddenly laugh a little louder at your jokes. These micro-reactions are instinctive markers of care and emotional investment. She's beginning to place you at the center of her emotional world without consciously realizing it. She'll also begin initiating contact in ways that seem small, almost accidental, but they aren't. A text to check how your day went, a song she thinks you'd like, or a memory she shares from her past that she associates with you. These are her emotional breadcrumbs, and each one reveals a mind quietly occupied with you. Finally, notice how she reacts to your successes and failures. A woman falling for you will celebrate your wins like they're her own, and she will empathize with your struggles without judgment. She invests in your emotional world because she is becoming a part of it. She isn't just present in the easy moments, she's emotionally present in the uncomfortable, unpolished ones too. Ask yourself, has she ever shown even one of these signs without explanation? If so, the truth is staring you in the face. She's falling, quietly, deliberately, in ways most men overlook. The question isn't whether she likes you, it's whether you're awake enough to notice. By now, you should be sensing a pattern. The most profound signs a woman is falling for you are never loud or obvious. They are emotional, subtle, and persistent. One of the final indicators is how she makes space for you in her life. She begins to adjust her routines, her priorities, even her social plans, not in a forced way but organically. She doesn't announce it, she simply creates opportunities to be closer, to share experiences, to align her world with yours. This is emotional investment at its rawest form. Another truth few men notice is the power of her touch. Not sexual, not overt, but meaningful in small, fleeting ways. A brush of the hand when passing by, a lingering hand on your shoulder, or a gentle touch on your arm while laughing. These gestures are her nervous system speaking directly to yours. Women instinctively communicate care and attachment through touch before words ever form. If you felt her body reaching toward yours more often than chance allows, she's already expressing a deeper feeling than she will admit aloud. She'll also start defending you subtly, even when you're not around. Maybe she corrects someone misrepresenting you, or quietly supports your reputation in her social circle. This isn't about public displays, it's about subconscious protection. When a woman is emotionally invested, she begins guarding your image as a reflection of her own attachment. Men often mistake this for casual loyalty, but it's far more significant. It's a sign of her heart staking claim without confrontation. Look for how she reacts to your emotions, the good, the bad, and the messy. A woman falling for you doesn't just listen, she absorbs. She adapts her energy to match yours, calms your storms, and celebrates your highs as though they were her own. This emotional resonance is difficult to fake. Women who aren't connected in this way don't instinctively care enough to mirror, soothe, or elevate you. Finally, she'll give you glimpses of her imagination, the what-ifs of a future that includes you. She may joke about trips, dream scenarios, or casual "we should" statements. This is her mind quietly rehearsing life with you before her lips can say it. Now I want you to do something. Think of all the moments, glances, touches, and words you've noticed, the signs you may have dismissed. Add them up. What's the total? Write the answer in the comments below. And if you recognized even one of these signs in her behavior, like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who needs to hear this truth. Your awareness could change everything, if you're willing to see it.